Tonight, you can fall for someone your family has never met. Around 1500, that single choice could cost you your home, your work, and the people you depended on. Love might begin between two people, but the relationship rarely belonged to them alone. How would you choose someone when almost everyone around you had the power to interfere? The first surprise is that dating did not exist as a recognized stage of life. There were no profiles, restaurants designed for couples, or accepted months of private meetings. But attraction, hesitation, jealousy, and affection were entirely real. Young people noticed one another at church, markets, seasonal festivals, village gatherings, and during work. A servant might meet someone in the household where they lived. A craft worker might encounter a possible partner through an apprenticeship, a neighboring shop, or family connections. What changed was the number of people involved. Your choice mattered, but so did your reputation, your ability to work, and the opinion of those around you. For wealthy families, marriage could protect land, money, business alliances, or political influence. Negotiations might involve property and payments long before the wedding. Among ordinary people, the sums were smaller, but the practical questions remained. Could the two of you support a home? Did you have tools, bedding, cooking pots, animals, savings, or a dependable trade? This did not mean that every marriage was arranged or loveless. Church law in Western Europe treated the freely spoken consent of the couple as the essential part of marriage. In principle, parents could pressure, advise, reward, or threaten, but they could not replace the couple's consent. In practice, refusing your family could carry a severe cost. You might lose financial help, work, housing, or the relationships on which daily survival depended. Courtship, therefore, happened in a strange space between personal feeling and public judgment. You might talk while walking home from church, working in a field, visiting another household, or attending a communal celebration. A gift could communicate serious interest, a ring, a small personal object, or something handmade. Yet secrecy was dangerous. A promise made privately might later be denied, and disputed relationships could end up before a church court, where witnesses repeated conversations and described exchanged gifts. Before a relationship reached that point, information usually traveled through people rather than private messages. A sister might discover whether someone was interested. A friend could carry a greeting. Parents, employers, or respected neighbors might quietly investigate a possible partner's character and prospects. This informal network could reveal whether a person worked reliably, had debts, or was already connected to someone else. It could also distort the truth. A rumor might close a possible match before the couple had spoken honestly to each other. Your social circle was not merely watching the relationship, it was part of the machinery that allowed it to begin. Even your neighbors could become part of the evidence. Around 1500, a community's memory helped establish who had promised what to whom. Public knowledge offered a kind of protection in a world without identity cards, online records, or standardized marriage certificates. It also meant that gossip had power. Being seen together could support a genuine claim, damage a reputation, or create expectations neither person intended. The words used between a couple could matter enormously. A promise about a future marriage was not always treated like a marriage made in the present, and ordinary people did not necessarily understand every legal distinction. That uncertainty made witnesses valuable. A public ceremony announced intentions, and the exchange of vows reduced the chance that one person could later deny the union. Privacy might feel romantic, but publicity made a promise harder to escape. The lack of privacy was physical as well as social. Many homes were compact working spaces rather than collections of specialized rooms. Family members, servants, apprentices, and visitors could share the same domestic world. A conversation beside the fire might be heard from across the room. A meeting outdoors offered distance from relatives, but not necessarily from neighbors. Silence did not make a relationship invisible when everyone recognized your routines. There is another myth to remove. Ordinary people in medieval England did not all marry in their early teens. Evidence before parish registers began in 1538 is incomplete, so exact averages around 1500 remain uncertain. Still, research suggests that many men and women in England and parts of northwestern Europe delayed marriage until they could establish a household. Young adults often worked as servants away from their parents and saved before marrying. The child brides found in stories about nobles were not a reliable picture of most lives. The pattern also changed across Europe. In Renaissance Italian cities, elite marriages could be formal agreements between families, marked by negotiations rings, decorated chests, and other valuable gifts. Rural English laborers faced different conditions. Gender, wealth, local custom, and whether you were free or legally dependent could all change how much influence you possessed. There was no single European dating system. The trade-off is uncomfortable. Modern dating gives you more legal and social freedom to choose, meet privately, leave, and try again. It can also isolate you with uncertainty. Around 1500, courtship was watched and constrained, but it came with information from people who knew both families, understood local reputations, and expected marriage to receive practical support. The community could protect you, pressure you, or do both at once. So the most unfamiliar part of courtship was not an absence of love. It was the difficulty of separating love from work, property, family loyalty, religious rules, and public reputation. Two people could desire each other, but a lasting union had consequences for everyone who shared their labor, money, home, and name. Tonight, you can fall for someone your family has never met. And now you know how extraordinary it is that the choice can remain yours.